Yo, the price predictions are back, y'all. It's crazy. XRP price predictions, crypto price predictions. Let's talk a little bit about that. Get all my stuff and get cracking. Bye, Ika. Be a good girl, okay? Okay, got my backpack. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about what you can do and what you should do with all these price predictions, because it's a good thing and a bad thing. So let's get going and then we'll talk about it. Jeez. All right, guys, price predictions are back. So you're starting to see $27 price predictions, 500, 1,000, 10,000. All these don't. So it's good for hype and it's good to have that confidence and build that confidence back up. But usually when these happen, guys, I just want to let you know that it's because the whales and all of the retail people that are trying to get back in. And so it's great to keep your spirits high, but look at the realistic things that happen. I'm not gonna lie, like I watch it too to get my spirits high up and going, but the facts are the utility and all the things that are happening right now with XRP, it's real. All that stuff is gonna happen. So there's 3 points that I wanna get out today to talk about. So the first point is, why are these XRP predictions gaining steam again? It happens all the time, but why are they gaining steam? The second point is, what's fueling these bull targets? What are the facts around it, and then what's making it go up, and also what's making it go down, right? So you gotta be very careful when you're trying to invest into these long term, to let it ride and don't get too into the weeds of things and then trying to see, that's just natural how human behavior is and psychology around that. You're gonna feel good and you're gonna wanna invest more at the high peak. At the end of the day, just dollar cost average into it. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is exactly what I'm doing, and I've seen success over and over and over again. I've been investing into XRP at 20 cents, and I bought more in at 50 cents, and I even bought more in at 150, and then now I'm starting to still go back in. So like the support is going to be sitting around 190 to 206. You guys saw it last week or 2 weeks ago, it hit 206. As soon as it hits that marker, it just goes back up. So you got to look at the support and resistance, or just look at the high and low. If you're trying to invest into XRP, just look at it high and low, and then you just buy at the low. That's very simple. Don't overcomplicate things. The third talking point is going to be how to evaluate and build a personal strategy around this. I'm not going to go too into the detail of this because I just kind of want you guys to have these short videos and then make sure that you actually take the content in. This is just so that way you can protect yourself. All right, let's go into talking point one. So why these predictions are gaining steam again. So XRP has legal clarity now. Ripple versus the SEC case resolution that's happening. Although XRP shouldn't be correlated to Ripple's SEC case, it is at the end of the day. But the adoption and then the institutional implementation of the back-end infrastructure of things, it's already happening, right? So it's going to happen regardless if the SEC case is going to resolve or not, but it correlates because the price of XRP, that's the infrastructure, that's the main thing. So they're going to correlate that way, but the psychology impact on the market, it's confidence. So it builds confidence, and so then it's going to go up. That's just how it is. XRP, we talked about the conversations around ETF, rumors, like the spot ETF, the leveraged ETF is already out there. XRP, it's already out there, and then the inverse XRPI, it's already out there too. So those things and then those points are going to help it grow up. So the global settlement rails, ETF rumors, all of that's going to make it go up. So look at it from a macro perspective as well too. So what's going on with the economy right now? You've got the rate cuts, you've got halving cycles for Bitcoin, global money printing, all of the tariff stuff that's going on. So look at it from a macro perspective. These price predictions don't come out of nowhere when they start coming up. So they resurface when the whales are starting to sniff opportunity. So just ride with the whales. That's what I'm doing. That's my plan. Talking point number 2. So what's fueling these bold targets? You've got targets like 100, you've got targets 1,000, 10,000. It's insane. Keep it realistic. So look at the patterns from the way that I see it. It's 2017 to 2021, and then most recently too. Those are the true patterns that you want to look at. Recent spike 300%. Get in while you can, because that's what we're really looking at, and then just see the percentage gains between those different times. That's the real opportunity there. Don't look at it, oh yeah, it's gonna hit 100, it's gonna hit $1,000 any short term. I know it's gonna hit it, but I don't know when. I could be dead and then it hits that amount. At the end of the day though, I'm gonna look at the data and then the facts and see how much it goes up and then correlate that data, because that's just the smart way to do it. Look at the historical patterns. Same thing with any basic economics. Speculation around the IPO and then the expansion, those are all speculation, so it's gonna fuel it up. AI is generating a lot of these high predictions as well too. So if you pull up ChatGPT and then you prompt it out, it's gonna forecast some of this based on how you're giving the data, and then if some of it is real and then some of it is fake, because the people who are providing those high predictions is because their inputs are, the prompts are just a little bit different, right? Their inputs are different than any real data. So when you're using AI to get these price predictions in the forecast, you gotta be very careful. So that's point 2. Point 3 is, how do you evaluate and then build it into your personal strategy? What I'm doing is looking at it from tiers, a tier perspective, when your dollar cost average, and then also when to take profits. Because I have my moon bag, but the moon bag is like, I just leave it and I set it and I forget it. And then I also have, so I have 3 types, right? The third, I'll get to it in a bit, but the first type is the moon bag. Put the money in there, you buy when it's super low, let's say 190. If it hits that, I'm just gonna buy a percentage, 50% of whatever money that I have put away. And then the second piece is gonna be setting up my normal investments where I know that I'm gonna take profits off of this one. So that's another 20%, right? And then for the second piece, and this might get a little bit too complex, but for the second piece, how to take profits, it's based on, I'm gonna set, if this goes up 10%, I'm gonna skim profit. If this goes up 20%, I'm gonna skim profit. Because that's gonna motivate me to continue to invest more and then do a lot more. The importance of exiting before the top, that's huge, because you want to be able to take that money, and then you've also got your moon bag set aside, so you're okay. If you guys are trying to invest that way, it's a smart way to do it. You have to set up your different plans and strategy and not just throw all your money into just the moon bag, because when it tanks, and just to be safe, when it tanks, what are you gonna do? What's your plan, right? Set your exit plan in case it tanks, and then set your take profit, so that way you're taking that money back, at least your initial investment, so that way you're not stuck holding the bag, right? The hodl life, you can hodl, but hodl smartly, right? You have your 3 different strategies set in place. And then the third strategy, and I'm still debating if I should get into this or not. You guys let me know, comment below. Let me know if I should just start day trading XRP, specifically XRP, nothing else. Because I want to be able to see more in depth daily on how the charts are moving. And so I think it's a good idea to get into it so that way I can learn about it. But just let me know, comment below if that's something that you want to see. And then this is my own money, so if I lose, that's on me, right? But I want to be able to learn about and show you guys how the charts are looking on a daily basis, just to day trade, and then when to take profits for myself. So if you guys want to see something like that, if you want to see me get insane money, comment below. If you guys want to see me get wiped out from my trading account, comment below. So those are the 3 things that I wanted to talk about. Think about it. Don't let some of these price predictions you can listen to and that you can watch, but just know that they're just, the institutions too, they're just hyping it all up. They want you to get into the market because they know that they want to get at a certain price point for XRP, and then they're just gonna flush you away. you got to be very careful. XRP is still held by mostly retailers right now. So once we get the full institutional adoption, but then we'll be good. But they're already in. I don't think it's like, oh, they're not in yet. I'm not saying that. They are in. The whales are in. But they're slowly starting to learn about how the market for XRP is working. Most of them are trying to keep it as a reserve. So that is some of the key takeaways that I want to get out to you guys. And then just let me know, comment below if you want me to open up my trading account, or I already have it open. It's just been sitting there. So it's with BTCC, and I'm starting to dabble into it, but it's just sitting there. I haven't really put in a lot of money. So I can put in $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 and start trading with that. Just got to be careful with it, because I work really hard for the money and I don't have too much money to spend. So if I have $1,000, that $1,000 could actually be put into my Moon account or my normal investment accounts. But I'll be willing to do it so that way I can show you guys how it works and how the markets move daily. Because it'll be a good learning experience. $1,000 is an investment into myself to learn how the market works within XRP, just to be able to show you guys too. So comment below, let me know. If you're still watching to this point, thank you. Subscribe for more and comment. Later.